My name is Rideshare Sean. I've been with Uber for over 7 years now, but I've driven for Uber for over 6 years. And I haven't driven for Uber in like 15 months because of a problem that I've been having with my car. But about 2 years ago, I wrote an ebook called Learn to Drive Rideshare. And just today, I copied that entire ebook and put it or uploaded it to ChatGPT, and they reformatted it for me. And then I plugged that information into 11 Labs and made an audiobook from it. So that was pretty cool. And it took me all of like, I don't know, it was like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something. It was pretty quick. So that's kind of cool. So I converted my ebook into an audiobook. That's cool. And what else is cool is that I'm not driving today. That is really cool because I did that for many years. I drove rideshare for many years. I'm revamping my ridesharedriver.blog website. So when you guys go to it, or when anybody goes to it, they can see that I teach rideshare driving. So I would say in about the next week or so, ridesharedriver.blog is going to be completely revamped and ready to start processing new subscriptions or whatever it is. So that's kind of cool. So there's a lot of stuff. Oh yeah, and today is the first day of my 4 day fast. So for 4 days, the next 4 days, I do this every February and August. So for the next 4 days, I won't eat any solid food. I just drink reverse osmosis water for the next 4 days. I've done it for 7 days. That's the longest fast that I've ever done. I've done fast for 5 days. I think I put them on YouTube. I've done fast for 3 days. The cool thing about doing fasting by yourself, you don't have to tell anybody what you're doing. So I fast according to my schedule, and my schedule right now is fasting for the next 4 days. In the past, I have fasted for 7 days because I learned from a doctor that if you fast for 7 days, you have a 70% chance less likely of getting cancer, and that's a big deal to me because I want to do everything I can to prevent cancer because I had a relative die from lung cancer, and that is like the most popular type of cancer. But I don't smoke anymore, cigarettes anyway. I've smoked cigarettes in my past. I don't smoke anymore though. But later on in life, people tend to get cancer that have smoked previously in their lifetimes. So whatever I can do to prevent cancer, I do exactly that all the time as much as possible. So that's kind of cool. This is my water cup, my metal water cup that I'll be drinking out of. I'll be very intimate with this water cup over the next 4 days. It's full of reverse osmosis water, and this is basically all I'll be consuming for the next 4 days. And fasting is very good for you. That's why I constantly do it. I do it twice every year because it's very, very good for you. So this is pretty much what I'll be doing for the next 4 days. And yes, I'll be very hungry, but it's like I said, fasting is very good on the human body. And a lot of people think that you're going to be starving. Yes, I'll be hungry. I'll be hungry for the next probably 4 days. But after those 4 days are over, I tend to forget my fasting. And I do this every 6 months, and it's really good on your body. I mean, like, after 3 days, some people say after 13 hours, like or after so many hours, autophagy kicks in. I don't know. I know somebody in 2015, a Japanese guy or Chinese guy or some Asian guy, won the Nobel Peace Prize for autophagy, and I know that it does happen. Another cool thing that happens is BDNF is released in the brain. Brain derived neurotropic factor. They consider it like miracle growth for the brain. There's a lot of very good things that happen to the human body during fasting. That's why I do it every 6 months. It's absolutely mandatory for me. to do. I weighed myself this morning. I weighed 194 pounds, which is a lot for me. I like the lowest I ever got was 174.8 pounds. So I weighed myself this morning and I was 194 pounds because the entire month of July I was eating crazy junk food and drinking soda and stuff. All the bad stuff. I'm not allergic to anything and I've got an insatiable appetite. I eat crazy stuff. If you saw what I eat in a sitting, you'd be like, I don't know how you can do that. I eat like a crazy person all the time. So the fact that I can go any amount of time without eating that I want to is really good. I used to be extremely fat. When I started, I was 254.6 pounds, and now I'm down to 194 pounds. Like I said, I've been as low as 174.8 pounds. This is a metal cup. I'm pretty much into personal health. That includes weight loss big time. Because I read somewhere that 1 pound of fat has some crazy amount of miles in it, like 100,000 miles of blood vessels in it or something. I don't even know. But in addition to be cosmetically pleasing, when you lose weight, it is extremely healthy for you also. Any way that you lose weight. These GLP-1 drugs are famous now, and what used to be famous, which worked also really good, was lap band surgery. These GLP-1 drugs work very good too. When they do work, they work very good. They compare them to lap band surgery. But I read somewhere that when you get lap band surgery, 75% of the people that get that surgery commit suicide. That's crazy, right? And they compared these GLP-1 drugs to lap band surgery. And these GLP-1 drugs sell like wildfire, and they're extremely expensive. They're like almost like, I don't know, they change all the time. But when I went to the website, I think it was a couple months ago, it was $1,000 a month. And if you stop paying that $1,000 a month, the weight comes right back. What's really good about losing weight is that if you drive rideshare or you drive for Uber or you drive anywhere, when you lose that weight, that's that much less weight that your car has to carry around with you. It's just really good all the way around to lose weight. So like, when I drive rideshare, like when I drive Ruby around all the time now, even still, even though Ruby has got a light on the dash, I don't like to drive her, but she still drives me around when I absolutely need to, which is awesome. But I weigh a lot less now, so there's like 60 or 70 pounds there that Ruby does not have to drive around. And that is crazy awesome. The app of the week, I did not do the app of the week last week because I was in the emergency room. I was in the hospital at Lakewood Ranch. But the app of the week this week is Canva. And I'm not talking about the free version of Canva. I'm talking about the paid pro version of Canva. Canva is crazy awesome. It's a graphical user interface application, and it rivals Photoshop. Photoshop has a lot more cool stuff and you get very detailed with Adobe Photoshop, but Canva Pro is the move. Canva Pro is awesome and it's way different. If you go to Canva free and you just go to canva.com and you don't log in, you just use their options. They got some cool stuff there, but when you pay them, it's like $15 a month. It's like really cheap. You can log in there and they have everything, and Canva is crazy awesome. I mean, it's like there's things inside Canva and you can cancel at any time if you want. I don't see, personally, I don't see a reason to cancel, but I think Canva is crazy awesome. I use Canva every single day. I used it for everything to make thumbnails, to make graphics, to put pictures together, to type text on pictures, to remove backgrounds, all kinds of stuff. Canva.com is crazy awesome. So not last week, but the week before that, it was Mint Mobile, because Mint Mobile is crazy awesome too. It's really cheap and really good service. But Canva is really cheap and really good service also. It's a different kind of service. I remember I think it was last week or the week before that, like I was looking around for a Creative Crab t-shirt. So I found one, and it was like some crazy amount of shipping. It was like $25 to get one shirt shipped overnight or something. And it was projected to come to me in the next week, and it actually came to me in 3 days, which was really cool. And then there was another charge that popped up from Canva that was kind of weird. I was like, I was not expecting it at all. So I logged in and I was like, at least it's Canva. Canva's like really easy going, really easy to deal with. So I was like, told them what their problem was, and they didn't even hesitate. They just gave me my money right back. Because I obviously don't do that all the time. So they didn't even investigate at all. They just gave me my money back based on what I said. I was like, there's a charge here, and I copied and pasted the charge and showed it to them. And I was like, I don't know what this charge is from. I have no idea about this charge. And they just refunded my money immediately. And then a couple days later, a shirt did show up, but it was a large in size, and I needed an extra large in size. So that's what that charge was for. Is for a second shirt. I don't even know that I generated that charge. I didn't generate the transaction. I wasn't expecting it to happen, but it did happen, and they immediately just refunded that charge. Immediately, they didn't even hesitate. Canva is crazy awesome.